Good morning, folks. It's been a while, ain't it? Here's what's going on. The 82 Chevy is in primer. I sanded on the fender this morning. But I've hired a young man. He comes up here, not every night, but several nights and works on it after work. He works at a body shop, so he kind of knows what he's doing, which is nice. But my charge today is to get this thing fixed, and the rear seal on it's leaking like crazy. I pressure washed it last night. It looks kind of new under there, don't it? Anyways, that's my charge for the day. Of course, the boys lost all the charge cords to my lights, so there's that. Anyway, let me get after it. Well, here's what we're fighting with, or I'm fighting with. There ain't no we unless it's y'all and me. The seal on this thing has pushed out, so I got it down to the little plate that goes on there. And they say this is an updated one, but I'm looking here. I don't see no gasket they sent with it. That could pose a problem. The young man's out there. He's fixing to fix his antifreeze leak. But the boy has got to learn about time management. Says he's been up since 5:30. Now it's like 10:30. Sun's high and she's hot. And he's just getting started. Unfortunately, I'm occupying the open bay, which is not open, that is air conditioned. He just turned 18. Time flies, don't it, folks? No more youngsters bouncing around in my shop hanging out with daddy. It's kind of a bummer, but that's the progress of life. Oh, I forgot why I turned the camera on. I was waxing nostalgic. This is the trouble with the big oil leak. Push that seal out. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. It appears everything is sealed with RTV, no gasket. So, let me get it cleaned up, and kind of a pain to get to there, sure enough. Sure enough. By the way, I think that's a Yanmar diesel. Because, you know, the old days of manufacturers making their own engines are pretty much over with. But I think this thing is a 1996 model. I think. 4 years after I graduated high school. Really not too bad of a job. Really. Look at them boys out there. They waited till the sun got straight up in the sky to go out and work on it. But I guess when you're young, you know. Alright, let me keep you after. Hey, boy. I swear. He ain't out there again. Anyways, I've got all this done, wrapped up. I was going to put new belts on it, but couldn't find any. Now I'm putting new blades on it, and I have spotted this difficulty. So I think I'm gonna try to fix it. At least get me by a little while. All right. Here's what I had dig. I used my little Cobra torch there to weld the rust shut, mostly. It's still hot, so I don't really want to touch it, you know, and fry my fingers. What do you think? Is that going to hold for a little while? I think it will. Alright. I often lament, why do I mess with this old junk? But you know, that thing cost I think right at $12,000 in 1996. No telling what a mower like that it costs now. And it had that exhaust mess on it that always gives trouble. So I guess I'll run the old ones. Alright, new blades installed. Oil changed. Seal. Didn't get new belts because I couldn't find any. Greased. Now I spotted something else I gotta fix. We've got some crackage right along in there. Might as well get it while I'm handy to a welder. Let's look out the window and see if that boy's doing anything. He's flexing. We got all the massive muscles, you gotta keep them limber. Alright, I think I'm done with the mower. I done welded up the cracks. The boy just crawled up in that motor and writhed around until he was covered in grease from head to toe.
Only way to do it.
Mixed with sweat, that's great, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Alright, so what we're going to do is crank this thing up. And since I'm all done staying cool in the shop, I'm going to give him a chance to. You know, unless something goes wrong and I got to tear it apart again.
Boy, I hope you did it right.
Me too. Alright. If we push the truck back, we're going to move this out of the way and then push the truck in. That's the game plan, man.